Kevin Cramer, the junior senator from North Dakota, is one of the more reliably conservative voices in the U.S. Senate, shaped by his background in communications, state-level public service, and a close alignment with populist Republican politics. Representing a deeply red state, Cramer has leveraged his political instincts and media savvy to become a consistent ally of the right on economic, energy, and regulatory issues. Kevin Cramer was born in 1961 in Rolette, North Dakota. He grew up in Kindred and earned his bachelor's degree from Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota, followed by a master's in management from the University of Mary in Bismarck. Cramer's early career was steeped in communications and public affairs. He served as chairman of the North Dakota Republican Party and worked in various state government positions, including as tourism director and economic development director under Governor Ed Schaefer. In 2003, Cramer was appointed to the North Dakota Public Service Commission, where he regulated utilities and energy infrastructure, experience that would shape much of his later policy focus in the Senate. He first ran for Congress in 1996 but lost. After several years on the Public Service Commission, he was elected to the U.S. House in 2012, where he served 3 terms. Then, in 2018, he challenged and defeated incumbent Democrat Heidi Heitkamp in one of the most closely watched Senate races of that cycle. He easily won re-election in 2024. His current term will expire in January 2031. In the Senate, Cramer sits on several key committees: Armed Services, Environment and Public Works, Banking, Housing and Urban Affairs, and Budget. These roles position him at the intersection of energy policy, defense infrastructure, and economic regulation, topics that are particularly salient in a resource-rich state like North Dakota. He's been an advocate for robust energy development, frequently defending the fossil fuel industry against environmental regulation. On the Banking Committee, he supported efforts to loosen Dodd-Frank-era financial rules and expand access to capital for small businesses and rural banks. His work on armed services has included support for strengthening the nation's nuclear deterrent and modernizing missile defense, again with a local interest in North Dakota's military installations like Minot Air Force Base. Though not known for grabbing headlines, Cramer has developed a reputation for being an accessible, media-friendly lawmaker who communicates directly with constituents through local radio, social media, and frequent town halls. Kevin Cramer's voting record is firmly aligned with the Republican mainstream, though often reflecting the priorities of the pro-Trump populist wing of the party. He supported all of the Trump administration's major initiatives while in the House and continued that alignment into his Senate career. He backed the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, consistently votes to limit federal regulatory authority, and has opposed expansive federal spending packages introduced by the Biden administration. Cramer has been a vocal critic of the Green New Deal and has resisted climate-related regulations, emphasizing energy independence through oil, gas, and coal. While generally in step with the party on immigration and social issues, he tends to focus his rhetoric more on economic and energy matters. On the ideological spectrum, Cramer is considered solidly conservative, but not as bombastic or confrontational as some of his populist peers. His tone is often measured, even when his policy stances are deeply partisan. He maintains cordial relationships across the aisle when it serves local interests, but rarely crosses party lines on major votes. Senator Kevin Cramer brings a pragmatic conservatism to the U.S. Senate, grounded in decades of public service and deep roots in North Dakota's energy and communications sectors. As he enters the final year of his first Senate term, his legacy may be one of quiet effectiveness, advocating for a pro-growth, pro-industry agenda with a populist edge. His influence on North Dakota politics and Republican energy policy will be long-lasting. Next in our U.S. Senator series, Mike Crapo, Republican from Idaho.